Hey everybody out there, this is Kris Nicholson. I'm home. We're all quarantined. Of course, we're going through all of these difficult times. People are losing their loved ones. I lost a friend. I lost my friend Brandon Robinson. And, for a very short time did I known him and everything like that. Just to lose him for this kind of situation is kind of, sad. And a lot of people lost their jobs, so what I want to do is I would just basically wanted to play some songs, uplifting, and just try to see if we could cheer up our spirits. I do not ask for any money. I just ask for people to just basically listen to my songs if they could. These are not really my songs. These are other people's songs that I play, but my own versions of them. And oh, hi Fernando, how you doing, my friend? And people are already joining in. Hey guys, how you doing? So I have to find a place where to put my phone, because this is where I can see, this is where I can actually see you guys. So I think I'm gonna try to put it like right here. Nah, it's gonna slip. Forget about that. It's gonna slip right there. So what I'll do is I'm gonna put it right here, and hopefully it doesn't slip. And this right over here, this is a Roland FP80. I got this keyboard for free, everybody. And it didn't come with the plug, and finally got the plug, and it sounds phenomenal. This keyboard, I think I have it transposed. But such a great action it has. Right? So I have it transposed. So let me take it off the transpose. When I transpose with digital pianos, I usually transpose like probably 2 half steps. I usually don't go up that much because I play on a lot of older pianos, and sometimes the middle C is a B flat or a B. I think that's a B. Sometimes the middle C is a B flat, So if I go something like, see, right now I'm thrown off. Let me go back to C. Okay, so here we go. B flat. Yeah, I'm thrown off right there. So let me get back to the original key. So it sounds like a. Also, it's very freezing in this room. We got the AC fixed, so it's really cold in this room, everybody. Oh, look at this! All these people are already on here. Thank you guys. Thank you. Let's see. Hey Floyd, how you doing? Harrison. Hey Harrison. I met Harrison at NAMM for the very first time. We talked for a very long time. Isaac. Hey Isaac, how you doing? That sounds nice. I have this at volume 3. So I hope you guys can hear it, because one thing about it is that I have friends sleeping. Okay, so let me do this. I'm going to open up with a song. I'm going to do one of my favorite songs, which is Imagine. And hopefully I have to push this back because my belly is a little bit bigger. I gain weight just by being... Look at this. I gain weight just by being here, actually. So here we go. Thank you, everybody. Let's see here. I always put this thing backwards. It's weird. Can you play A Night Has a Thousand Eyes? Oh, definitely. Who else is online? Let me see. Noltz is watching. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. That sounds fantastic. Oh, that's cool. It sounds nice, actually. Curtis Calloway. How you been, my friend? I haven't seen you for a long time. We have to hang out. The Night That Has a Thousand Eyes. Okay, let me see if I have the energy for it. My hands are... Everybody, my hands are freezing. We got the AC fixed and my hands are cold. I feel like sitting on my hands for a little while so I can heat up a little bit, but my hands are freezing. Let's see, I got that piano right here. I got this piano. This one right here. I got many different ones. So, okay, so one thing about The Night That Has a Thousand Eyes, I could play it, but let me try not to rush it, because I usually end up playing it too fast, and then after that it becomes mumbo jumbo. So it's like starts in E flat, everybody. So it's like. That's for Fernando. That's for one of my fans out there. Fernando, that's for you. That song, it's funny how I learned that song. What happened is that I heard the song when I was a kid, a long time ago, and I was listening to the chorus. I'm like, this has to be a way that I can make it into a ragtime. And so I finally found the way how to make it into a ragtime, and ever since then it's been really, really such a cool song to play. And I love playing that song. You know, it's such a very happy song. By the way, a lot of people wanted to know, who is that song made by? The song is made actually, it was actually created by Bobby V. He was an old doo-wopper, which is really cool. He played his guitar and everything like that. And I don't know why, but every time I hear that song, it takes me back. Well, I was born in the 70s, everybody, but it takes me back to the 60s, and it reminds me of the old bowling alleys and the cars with the fins, and you know, really cool. So let's do this. Let's do Sorry for my mistakes, everybody. And this is an Elvis song that I kind of like made it into a ragtime. So it's like. You know, it's good to play music. It's good to be happy. As I say again to everybody, is that I just want you guys to listen to my music and to like it. I'm not asking, you know, there's a lot of people out there that are asking, oh, well, here's my Vimo account, here's my Cash App account, here's my PayPal. I'm not asking for any money, everybody. I just love it when you guys just listen to my music, and I think that's the biggest tip. That's the biggest thing of all. Everybody's in a crush right now. Everybody's in a crunch that you guys need the money, not me. You know, you guys need to keep your money, you know, and also just listen to the music, let the music flow in your body, let it get energized, you know, because you're gonna need the money for food on your table and stuff like that. So I don't ask for money for anybody. So just let everybody know that I don't ask for any tips or any money for anybody. I just love a big audience. That's all I like, is a big audience. And for me to be home quarantined, I got all these keyboards, everybody. This over here, this is my Yamaha Genos, which is really cool. It's a little bouncy, so I have to stop that little bounciness right there. I might have to add another shelf or something like that so it can stop the bounciness. But one thing I like about the Genos, let me show you this, and I hope I could. Hope it's not too loud. But one thing I like about the Genos is the choir section on here. The vocal pops. Vocal scats. Beautiful sound, right? But that's another thing. This over here, this is my Roland BK5. No, BK9. It's a 76 key version. I had the BK5. You know what it is. I like 61 key workstations, but I kind of gone to the 88. These are my 88s right over here. I got the Roland Phantom on the bottom. I got the Core Kronos 88 right here. And this right over here, this is my Roland G70. Plus over here, my Roland, what was I going to say, FP80. This over here, my Yamaha Genos and my Roland BK9. Plus I got a whole bunch of stuff. I got a whole bunch of Rolands, everybody. Before I had a whole bunch of Yamahas, a whole bunch of Casios, Rolands, and everything. And also I have Williams, which I love. I love the Williams digital pianos. So let's read some of your comments here. Thank you, Fernando. Thank you. A lot of people are watching. Robert is watching. Hey, Robert. Robert Kimchen. So I got a whole bunch of stuff. Hey, Sam. How you doing? Play the stripper and brass horns. Okay. The only way I could do that is probably on the Genos. So let me find the brass horns on here, or it's probably the ensemble mode. Woo! Okay, I gotta do it a little bit lower. Okay, how about this? Let's transpose it. Oh wait. It's hard to. You know what it is? When I do it in ensemble mode, it's actually only 4 voices I can play. And they sound really cool. Watch this. So this is not transposed, but let's see something. Let's play with this a little bit. See, it's hard for me to do it. So there's your stripper music right there. You make it sound so easy. It's not easy, everybody. It's not easy. Let's see. Hey, John, how you doing? What do you guys want to hear? I mean, what do you guys would like to hear? And if you guys got any questions, do you guys have any questions of anything? So you know, I collect keyboards, I collect pianos, I like to rebuild pianos and stuff like that. I work with my hands. I like to build things. Right over here, I can't show you, but it's a humongous teddy bear. This teddy bear's, I have a king-size bed. This is my king-size bed. This is where I sleep. And the teddy bear is basically the size of a king-size bed. And he's huge. His name is Bruno, by the way. I have a cat, and a cat you'll probably see around. Come here, Cassio. Cassio, come here. Come here. Her name is Cassio. And so if you guys have any questions, can you do a classical for me? I'm not that much of a classical player, basically, but I'm not that much classical. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know that many classical. Oh, wrong pedal. Yeah, I'm not that much of a classical player. I turn everything into a ragtime. Okay, Willie. Hey, Willie Santora, how you doing? Um, oh, you're welcome, John. You're definitely welcome. What's going on with Williams? Well, Williams, we're planning a lot of new not a lot of new items. I cannot really talk about it. It's kind of top secret, but we are planning a lot new digital pianos. They're going to be a lot better than the digital pianos that are out today. So Series 3 I helped design, and there's going to be a much more better piano sound, much more better feel. There's going to be newer models with Williams that I'm helping them with the company. What happened is that I got sick. Yes, everybody, I got sick. I had I had a little bit of the coronavirus myself, but now I'm better. But I got sick. I was sick out for basically almost 2 months, and now I'm a lot better. I had a tickle in my throat. I had everything and stuff like that. I had a friend that just died of it. His name is Brandon Robinson, and believe me, he could sing. He was wonderful, such a wonderful person, and just to think that he died of this and these hard times, that his family cannot actually see his body, kind of really hurts me and everything. But I don't want to talk about that. Let's talk happy times. But yeah, so I've been helping the company. Back to the Williams company. I've been helping the company. I've been collaborating with them with their digital pianos, which should be on the newer digital pianos that are coming out right now. And I'm doing some other stuff that I really cannot talk about. It's gonna be a surprise. It's gonna be a surprise. I promised the company I would not talk about it, but I tell you this: the newer stuff that is coming out is gonna be 10 times better than Series 3 that's out right now. So, and it's gonna be at an affordable price, which is really good. So I cannot talk about anything else with the Williams, but we are planning things. A lot of people's like, okay, you're affiliated with Williams, but one thing about it is that you have all these other digital pianos. You have Yamaha, which I do. I have Yamaha, I have Casio, I have Roland, I have Korg, I have Techniques. So why do you have all that stuff if you're affiliated with Williams? One thing about it is that the reason is that I study all of these digital pianos, I study all these keyboards, and then I present my ideas to Williams, what they should have on there. Newer digital pianos, newer slab pianos like these, and then we talk about it. I go to Anaheim, California, and we talk about it over dinner at NAMM, which is good. And they invited me many times. I met the people. I met the people and the developers at Williams. So you know what? They are very, very nice guys. Very cool company. I tell you this, a very, very good company. A lot of people misjudge those pianos because they're low-cost pianos, and they're like, oh, I don't want a Williams because of this and everything like that. I urge you guys to go out and play a Williams digital piano, because one thing about it is that it sounds really damn good. If I performed out with it many, many times. If I could perform out with it, you guys can actually play it and try it out. There's the Williams Legato. These are the newer lines. There's the Williams Legato 3, the Allegro 3, which has an improved newer action. The keys are a little bit longer than the older action. And also there is the I think this is Sonata 2 that's still out, which is really good. There's the Symphony Grand, and I think the Rhapsody, the Rhapsody 2. But the Symphony Grand also has all those newer voices. But there's going to be something out that we're planning that is going to be very top secret. But I tell you this, you're going to love it. You guys are going to love it. Okay, let's see. Curtis says, oh my gosh, sorry to hear that. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Curtis. Thank you so much. John says, keep safe, Chris. Oh, thank you so much. Willie wants me to keep on playing. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Curtis says, your music makes me feel good. Thank you, Curtis. Thank you so much. We have to hang out, Curtis. Remember, we used to hang out a long time ago. Okay, so before I play, hold on a minute. John says, I love playing the Alesis Recital Pro, the Casio PX770, the Roland FP30. The before before I got this FP80, everybody, I was going to get an FP30, which is a smaller version of this. The FP80, it has over like 300 voices on it. And also, let me show you this. The FP80 also does this. Let me show you. I go to rhythms, and I could go to, like, say, for instance, let's see. I could go to different categories. And hold on 1 minute right there. Let's just try this out. The FP80 actually has an arranger on it. So if I press split, and I could press intro. You have the full arrangements on there. So, but the piano is going to be a little bit too loud for it, and I have my chord structures. So these are the arrangements right here, which is really cool. And I wanted a variation. So it has a full accompaniment. And that's one thing that I love about the FP80, which is really cool. You have the full accompaniment, drums and the rhythms and the brass section and everything. And they're not cheap accompaniments. They're really, really cool. The accompaniments I found out are coming from the BK9, which is really cool. Okay, so let me play something. Roland is the best. Yeah, Roland. I love Roland keyboards. I have a lot of Roland stuff. All right, so how about this? I'm going to play something soft. Let's get back to here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play something soft right here, which is going to be, let's see. Let's transpose 2 steps down, because I like to do that too. And here's my version of Misty, everybody. Ooh, little softer. that's my version of Misty. A lot of people, they're like, don't you play something very, very background music? And, you know, people, you know, this is weird. Sometimes people hire me just for background music. But I'm not a background music kind of person, you know. I'm not really that kind of person. I like to show off my skills. I'm not that kind of person that will do. Oh yeah, hi. Oh, you want to hear that? Yes, sure. No, that's not me. That's not me. That's not me. I'm not a background kind of person. And you know, I'm not that kind of person that just play chords. Not me. I'm more lively, and I like to actually play. I like to show off the piano and stuff like that. And you know, when people come up and say, you're playing too busy, calm it down and stuff like that, I don't listen to them. I don't listen to them because I like to play whatever I like to play. And if they cannot play it, then they cannot hire me. That's my kind of, that's basically my kind of thing. Okay, let's see. John says, I miss playing the Steinway and Sons D in our school. You had a Steinway and Son D in your school? Wow. You know, it's weird because I hardly see concert grands at the store, at the school and everything. At schools, I should say. I usually see like 7-footers, but not 9-foot concert grands that much. If it's like, say for instance, if it's more like a university, I do see concert grands. I see like 4 or 5 concert grands on stage, which is really good. Okay, so I like to play a lot of honky tonk, so I'm gonna play one of my other favorite songs. Let me take it off transpose. Okay, here we go. always get tired after that song. Always get tired. Oh, thank you for the hearts, everybody. Thank you. Oh, Jack, how you doing, Jack? How you been? Jack is my my long time church buddy. I tell you, we used to go to church together. Hey, Rick, how you been, my friend? Sweet Georgia Bound. Been a while since I heard that. You know what it is? Everybody, as I said, I like different digital pianos. I have this one. This is a slab one. I have another one called a P515. So one of these days, I have to match up this one next to the P515. Because a lot of people's asking me, which is better, Roland or Yamaha? So I have to... Sorry, everybody. You know what happens? People call me, and I cannot answer them right now. But that's one thing about it, is that I have... yeah, a lot of people want to call me at the live stream. Please don't call me at the live stream. Because right now, what I want to do is I just want to play. Let's see. Such a beautiful sound, this piano. I love it. I'm trying to be soft. Wrong key. Another thing too is that this I have to have the right length. Usually I have the chair a little bit lower. This chair is like really, really high. It's an organ bench, actually. Hi, Carmen. How you doing? Ben, how you been? Let's see. I have a lot of people there. Hey, Fernando. Kris, how do you do this, bro? you know, it's weird because a lot of people ask me, how did I get started? By the way, I'm going to plug in my phone a little bit. How did I get started doing this, this kind of music? And I'll tell you a little story. I grew up in New York City. I was born in Manhattan, everybody. I was born in Manhattan. And also I grew up in the Bronx. There's a little town called Co-op City. So, push come to shove, if you guys wanted to see where I grew up from, type in Co-op City in the Bronx. And it's one of the biggest buildings. It's still around. It's one of the biggest co-op development buildings. They have probably like 30, 40 buildings in different sections and everything. We had our own schools. We had our own grocery stores. We had our own town. It was so, even our own shopping centers, malls and everything like that. It was really, really such a fun place to live. I met a lot of friends. We went to school there. But I grew up in the 80s. I was born in 1977, but you know, me growing up, I grew up mostly in the 80s, and I grew up listening to hip hop. Well, back then it was not called hip hop. It was called rap. It was called rap, and I forgot. Human beatbox kind of stuff. You know, it was all that stuff. So I grew up listening to that. My very first instrument basically was the drums. Yeah, so I can still play the drums, everybody, and I don't have a drum set here, but I can show you one of these days, or a video. I can still play the drums. And then my sister was supposed to actually play the piano. So what happened is that we had a little toy show and hut piano, and my sister put that in the crib, and I started playing it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love the sound of it. When the first piano came into the house, that's exactly what I was doing. I was just listening to the sound, and I didn't know the names of the notes, so this one's name is Mary. This one is Hazel. This one is Charlie, you know, stuff like that. So I named the notes people that I know. This one's Danny, you know. This one's Shawnee. So I named the notes different people. And then my sister had a music teacher that came over to the house when we had a big old upright. And what happened was that she was teaching my sister, and he said, well, why don't you teach Kris? So when I got up there, he did teach me the C scale and everything. And as much as I play, I don't do scales, everybody. So I do different exercises, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all, so I fired him. But after a while, after going through like numerous teachers, and I started playing, well, not octaves, but I started playing basically like that. That was my first kind of jam that I had. And so what happened was that I went to another school, music school, and there was another teacher that wanted to teach me classical. I fired him because I did not want classical, so I fired him. And they put me on another teacher. Now this teacher that came, he looked exactly like, if you've seen Ghostbusters, Winston Zeddemore, he looked exactly like Winston Zeddemore from Ghostbusters. And he said, oh, let me see what you could do. So I did that. You know, just a regular. And it was like, let's put that up a notch. So he taught me and he taught me the blues scale. And he taught me how to riff a little bit, which is cool. So his name was Mr. Goodman. And ever since then, we got in trouble many times because we're supposed to be reading music, and I don't know how to read music at all. So we're supposed to be reading music, and say after the fourth or fifth lesson, I'm basically doing So, Mr. Goodman taught me boogie woogie, and to this very day, I don't know if he's alive or not, but I hope so. And I don't know where he's at. But Mr. Goodman, if you're watching, thank you so much for teaching me boogie woogie piano, because without you, I would not be doing what I'm doing. Now, who taught me ragtime? My mom used to sit me right in front of the TV, and we had this big TV. It was with the console, with the wooden box of speakers were on the side, and it was this big wooden console TV with the tube in the middle. And she said, "Kris, you might be interested in this. Watch the Lawrence Welk show." And I did watch the Lawrence Welk show, and then they had Joanne Castle. And Joanne Castle, she played stuff like I was hooked. So here at me, the age that I am, supposed to be listening to hip hop. And by the way, I did when I started out with synthesizers. I was in different hip hop groups around the area, and I started doing a lot of hip hop music and tracks for R&B and hip hop. And it was not really my thing, but it made me money. It made me a lot of money just doing those tracks. Just by doing those tracks, I got, like, say for instance, around $200 or $300 back then. I got like $200 or $300 a track, and it made me money. So I kept on buying keyboards. We couldn't afford a piano when we moved. What happened is that we moved from New York all the way to Florida, and we couldn't afford a piano. So I kept on buying keyboards mostly, and I was doing tracks with the keyboards. And ever since then, after that, I kind of phased out the hip hop and the R&B. I still love it. Don't get me wrong. I still love it. I'm still a dance fanatic, and I love to listen to old school rap. I met the Fat Boys. I met Curtis Blow. I met Slick Rick. Who else did I meet? That's it for the hip hop community. Queen Latifah. I met Queen Latifah with my cousin Allison. My Queen Latifah used to live at my cousin Allison's house, and that's how I met her. So her name is actually Dana Owens, and I used to bring over a Casio keyboard. And me and Dana Owens, she said, that's when I learned Misty. She taught me Misty, and so ever since then, the music just came to me, and I like to play different kinds of styles, different kinds of genres. I don't ever like to be closed-minded of anything. So that's how a lot of people wanted to know how I got started playing the piano. Then what happened is that I asked my dad, I said, "Dad, can I have a grand piano?" We had this big old upright. "Son, if you want a grand piano, you're going to learn how to, first you have to go to school, then you're going to have to save up a lot of money because you have to maintain that piano." And guess what? We had piano books in our library. My dad had a library in the house, and we had piano books in the library and how to fix the piano. And that's how I learned how to fix a piano. And now I have very expensive grand pianos in my house. I don't own a big mansion or stuff like that. This is just a really regular small house, and I have 3 concert grands in my living room, and very expensive pianos. We have pianos throughout the whole house because my partner plays, my other friend plays. They have pianos in their rooms too. They have like upright pianos in their rooms, and also we have 3 grand pianos. No, 4, including the digital. Two digital grands, so that's 5, and 3 acoustic grands. I have a Big Baldwin 9-footer, I have a Steinway 7-footer, which just came in, and I have a Buzendorfer. It's like a 6'11", which is really neat. Okay, so let's see. Oh wow, we got a lot of people. Are you still alive? Yes, Allison. Yes, I'm still alive. The piano, the RD series, is very good, play some Scott Joplin, Make Believe Rag. I don't know the Make Believe Rag, but I do know, I'll play this for you guys. That's the entertainer, everybody. I'm a little rusty, everybody. Keep safe, Mike. Oh, thank you, Mike. Yeah, everybody, please keep safe. Wash your hands if you go out. I carry one of these around. These masks. Very, very good mask. And I disinfect it every time. And I have like 2 or 3 of these. I'm still looking for more of these. You know, it's where I've seen people actually using their own underwears, putting it over their faces, and I'm like, okay, whatever works, you know. You can't laugh at it because it's a serious situation. And I'm gonna be honest with you, everybody. You got to really, really keep safe. I'm seeing people still coughing, and like, I'm like coughing. When I walk into Home Depot, Lowe's, or the grocery store, they are actually coughing. And I don't know if you guys heard the news about a bus driver. He was operating the bus, and his passenger kept on coughing and told him, she actually told him, look, cover your mouth or get off the bus. And she still kept on coughing and everything. And that bus driver died. You know, it's sad because, you know, somebody else's stupid carelessness that somebody else had to suffer, and the bus driver died, you know. So and as I said again, I had a friend that died of it. It really went close to home because I didn't think it was serious until all this happened. And so you have to be safe. You have to wash your hands. You have to sanitize. Wash your body. As I tell people, wash your own asses, everybody. Please wash your ass. Wash your armpits. Wash your armpits. Wash everything. Clean behind your ears. Wash everything, you know, but especially wash your ass, because when you fart, all that stuff will come out and you smell it. But it's okay. But please be safe, you know. Okay, very well, Chris. Thank you. Black and white rag. I forgot how. You know, it's weird. I know the black and white rag, but I forgot how it went. I forgot how it went. Gosh, I haven't played that song in a long time. You just stumped me, Jeremy. You just stumped me. Okay, how about this? That is Mr. Sandman, which is really cool. Jemiah, how you doing? How you doing, my friend? Jemiah can sing. Unbelievable. I know. Well, you know what it is. And he also knows the friend that we lost together. You know, it's not easy losing a friend, everybody. Happy birthday rendition, Kris. Still waiting. Oh, sorry. You want? Oh, okay. All right. Happy birthday to you, Curtis. Happy birthday, Curtis, and happy birthday to everybody in April. Everybody in April. By the way, I had to thank everybody for my birthday wishes. I didn't get anything for my birthday, but you know what? I don't care because I already got the stuff that I want, and I don't need anything else. I tell people this: only thing that I want is my past loved ones and my friends who pass to come back. That's all I want for my birthday. But I know I can't get that. It's impossible. But I wish that I can hear back from them, even though they are gone. I wish I could hear back from them from any kind of way. I wish I could talk to them again. You know, I wish I could see them spiritually right here. You know, which probably will happen and everything. You know, like I always wanted to talk to my dad again. I always wanted to talk to my mom. My friends that pass, you know, and I want to know what happened. How did it happen? Why did it pass? What caused it, you know? So that's all I wish for my birthday, and that's all I wish for Christmas too, is to talk to my past loved ones. That's basically it. I don't care about money. I don't care about anything else. I just really wish that I could connect with them, and you know. But I'm not gonna turn this into a sour moment, everybody. Let me see what else are you guys writing? Jeremy said, felt fantastic, well done. Oh, thank you so much. Kris, I got a question. Okay, Fernando, what is your question? What's your question, Fernando? Thank you, Allison. Don Cruz is watching. Hey, Don. I got a little cough, everybody, but it's not the coronavirus. Okay, so we're waiting for your question, Fernando. Fantastic, well done. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you so much. You know what I'd like to do? Let's see, how about... I'm going to play this one for you. Whoops, wrong keys. And you know what? I'm going to transpose a little bit. So it's going to be... I have to move my phone to do this flex part. I'm sorry. Dream a little dream of me. Dream a little dream of me. Okay. Wonderful song, wonderful theme. Okay, so let's see. Let's go back. Allison's watching. Sebastian is watching. Hey, Sebastian, how you doing? I don't know. You know, it's weird because sometimes it says 4 people or 5 people are watching. I don't know exactly how many people are watching. Thank you so much. How about this? Let's play... more of a quieter piano. Yeah, more like that. No, actually, I like the other piano better. So how about this? Ready? This is my version of What a Wonderful World. Sorry for my mistakes, everybody. I usually play a little bit better than that. I'm just, you know what it is? Holy shoot, it's 12, it's almost like 1 o'clock. That's what it is. I usually play it a lot better than that. John Sebastian. Oh, Gio. How you doing, Gio? Hey, Dave. How you doing? John Sebastian says, for you, Kris, which is the best? Steinway & Sons Model C or Baldwin ST? You're testing me on my pianos, aren't you? Well, you know it's weird because I have a Baldwin ST6, not an SD10. The SD6 is a little bit bigger than the SD10. It's a little bit wider and it's a little bit longer. That's what I found out, because I remember putting the SD10 right next to the SD6. And, excuse me, a little gas here. The Steinway, I'm going to be honest with you, the only Steinway C that I've played in my whole entire life was a Steinway C that I have there. I played many Bs. This Steinway C that I have in my living room that I'm restoring, I think it's gonna be a really good piano. So I cannot judge the Steinway C yet. Now, if it's between a Steinway D and the Baldwin SD, this is what I have to say. The Steinway D is really, really good. And so is the Baldwin SD. No matter if it's an SD6 or if it's SD10. What I like about the Steinway D, Model D, is the higher register. The midtones are really good too. What I like about the Baldwin SD series is the low bass. Steinway cannot copy that bass. The bass the Baldwin has, if you take an old Baldwin and press that bass, no company. I went to NAMM and I played almost every single 9-footer, and I'm going to be honest with you, none of them had that bass. The higher register, yes, you could compete with the higher register. Mid-range, yes, you can compete with the mid-range. Now, with the mid-range between the Baldwin and the Steinway, I'm going to say the Steinway is going to be the winner of the mid-range. If it's a higher ranger, a little bit like this section right up here, the Baldwin's the best. If it's up here, Steinway, Baldwin, Steinway, kind of Steinway, and right here, Baldwin. So that's one thing about it. The Roland is actually sampled off of a 9-foot Steinway. This is sampled. They have 2 samples on here. They have a Hamburg and they have a German. So the Hamburg Steinway is like, and the New York Steinway is basically. So what I've been playing is more of the New York Steinway, which is really neat. Okay, let's see. Dave says, great job, enjoying. Thank you so much, Dave. Curtis says, you're a genius, Kris. I wish I was. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like to put myself on a pedestal. I try to do the best I can. You know, mostly I just like to make people smile and make people love me, but I don't really put myself on a pedestal. I just love to play music and make people happy, you know? Annie, how you doing, Annie? You just joined in. Okay, John Sebastian says, I always compared the Steinway & Sons D and the Baldwin SD when there is a concert in our school. So your school had a Baldwin SD too? What school did you go to? Curtis says, that's okay. We'll do it for you. Oh, thank you so much, Curtis. Mwah, to all of you, I tell you this. I love you guys. You're amazing. Thank you, Curtis. Okay, so let me play another song for you. How about this? Let's do something bluesy. think my hands are getting tired. You know what it is? When I'm doing a recording, I turn off the AC. I turn off the fans. I turn off the AC because all you're going to hear on this side of the room is shh. All you're going to hear is that. And my hands are getting very, very tired because right now I'm just so hot. First they were really cold, but now it's very hot. And this is my midnight snack, everybody. Peeps! I'm going to eat these little birdies tonight. Not all of them. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10 of them in here. So probably just 5 of them I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to put the rest in a plastic bag. And yeah, they'll be in my belly tonight, which is really good. So yeah, that's my midnight snack. Usually I like to just, you know, since I'm home quarantined and everybody's home quarantined, they gotta entertain themselves. So I play the piano. I'm watching the New York subway system right now. They just retired the R42 trains last month, and this month they retired the R32 trains. So the R32s were built in the 60s, I think. I think so. I think they were built in the 60s, and they just retired them, which is really cool. And I remember seeing those trains when I was a kid. So riding the subways, what I'm doing is I'm taking a front window view and just taking a virtual ride through New York, which is really neat. And I like to go through, they have virtual tours of like Billionaires Road in Manhattan and everything. I go to Steinway Hall. I go to the Natural History Museum, the Planetarium, the Met. So, because I'm a New York boy, everybody. I'm from New York, you know, so that's one thing about it. This says I will have 20% on my phone. Oh, John says, we love you, Chris. I love you too. I love you guys too. Hey, Levon, how you doing? Christopher Hamlin, how you doing? Hey, man. Okay, so let me do this. Let me play something. I'm gonna put this on a charger, everybody. So this I don't know how much do I have on my iPad, but I'm gonna put that on a charger. Let's play. Let's see. I'm trying to think of a song that I haven't played. Oh, how about this one? Messed up, sorry. Let's do that again. I think I did it too fast. You know what? My mind is drifting off. So sorry about the mistakes, everybody. But here we go. mind's drifting off, everybody. But I love to play for you guys. I love to play for you guys. Who else is online? Who else is online? You guys have been so good, everybody. You guys have been very, very good. And I'm sorry that I'm not playing 100%. You know, my body is actually fading a little bit. So I'm going to probably play 2 more songs and that's it. And not drive my friends crazy that live in a house with me. By the way, I live with 3 other people here. So I'm not the only one in the house. How about this? I'm going to play The Rose. This is going to be my mom's favorite song. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, look at all these hearts. Thank you so much, Curtis. Curtis has given me so many of these hearts. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your special gift, and Rich, our every event helped me to kick my birthday celebration. Definitely, Curtis. Thank you so much for watching. All right, so I'm gonna play my encore song, which is Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And I don't know if I played it earlier. I think I played it earlier, but I'm gonna play it again. And also then what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go into Smile, because you know what? everybody needs to smile these days. How about this? Let me go into smile first, then somewhere over the rainbow, and after that, I'll call it a night, everybody. But I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to play again tomorrow for each and every one of you. I have to charge up all the devices and save this and everything. Thank you so much for watching this live stream concert. I know it's late. Thank you. You guys have been so great. Please be safe. And as I said, you don't have to give me any donations, no money and everything like that. I want you guys to keep it for yourself because we're going hard times and everybody's going to need money, their own money these days. So here we go. Here's my encores. thank you, everybody. Please be safe. You know, it's very, very dangerous out there. So please be safe. Wash your hands. Love one another, please. Love one another, because they could be there today, and the next day they will be gone. So love one another. You know, I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. And gosh, you guys have been so good. So I will be back on tomorrow. I don't know what time. I'll just broadcast it and everything. But I'll be back on tomorrow. So you guys take care of yourself and take care of each other. And please be safe in this world, because it's a very dangerous world. We have a silent killer that we don't know where it's coming from, and it has affected all of us. For those who lost a loved one, you know, my condolences go out to you and your family and their family. And those who lost their jobs, you know, I'm very, very sorry for that, of these hard times. That's why I ask people, do not donate to me. You know, just keep your money and just love my music. That's all I ask you to do. Just love my music. Please share. Everybody, please share. Share on many sites that you want. Tag my name to it. Click like. Subscribe. Follow me on everything. Please please click follow. Click like. Subscribe to me and share this. If you can share this, that's all I ask. That's the only tip that I ask. If you guys could share this video and like my music and everything like that. And I'll be back on tomorrow. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye-bye.